Dungeon Lootify will have an extreme, huge update that will change the entire gameplay of the game, so stick around. Alright everybody, Dungeon Lootify team messaged me. Whoa, can I speak English? The Dungeon Lootify team has messaged me and they wanted to work with me on a few things here, which I'm very excited about. So one of them is that they're going to change the entire attribute system because some of you guys said that the system is way too complicated and needs a little bit of a, let me just say, touch up. Sounds weird. Anyways, so I'm gonna show you a spreadsheet right now. I'm gonna show you which of the things are going to be changed in the game, some of the things that actually will be removed, and also a few things that are made a little bit more simpler, so you will have a much smoother and much more fun gameplay than you did before, and it's so much easier to understand. So let's get right into it. Alright, so I'm just here in the top right. Can you still see me? Anyways, let's start talking about a few things. You need to know that this one means it's merged, and I'm gonna explain to you in a second. This one means it will completely be deleted. I know you guys can read. And this one means these are new things that are gonna be happening to the game. As of now, I haven't found anything that newly will be added, but most of this stuff, some of this stuff will be merged and some of this stuff will be deleted. So let's go and start talking about the attributes. So the base stats for physical damage and magical damage will be just called damage from now on. The changes will be merged. We will be able to still differentiate from between different classes and so on, but for better and easier understanding, the entire system is gonna get reworked and it's gonna be just damage. As you can see here, mana will be completely removed, which will definitely make the game much easier, because I notice even myself being in the end game of games, I did also always well, not always, but sometimes have quite a bit of issues with mana, and especially in the beginning, if you noticed, when we started playing, you know, when you get into the first maps like Verdant Sanctum and stuff like that, after some time, you will see that your mana will always run out, so mana will be completely removed. I'm pretty sure that they might actually add a cooldown to it, but yeah, we'll see when it releases. By the way, the update was supposed to be scheduled, I think, for Friday, which is gonna be in about 4 days, or 5, depending on what day is it today? Right, it's Monday. So, yeah, it will be probably on Friday, but I'm not 100% sure, can't guarantee, but yeah, we'll see. Physical damage and magical damage will be merged to defense. Kinda makes sense, right? This is all important because you will see how the affixes will work. I don't know. Affix, me no English. Anyways, and here it is, the big one that I've talked about in my videos as well. The stamina is going to get removed as well. Now, I don't know if we're gonna get just a classic cooldown. It would make sense to have a classic cooldown in here. By the way, this is the official info that the developers and the community manager has sent to me, so I can review it with you guys. Well, walk speed is gonna all stay the same. Same goes for luck and attack speed. Crit chance is gonna be the same, and they will completely remove the dodge chance. Now, I don't know if they are going to replace it with something or not. I'm not entirely sure yet, but yeah, dodge chance was something I never really used, even though once you had it, it doesn't really do anything. At least for me, it didn't do very much, because you didn't really need very much. You didn't really need it, so yeah. Let's go and talk a little bit about the hidden stats. So health regen is gonna be the same. Since we have no mana anymore and mana will be removed from the game, so the hidden stats is mana regen is going to be taken away. Again, also the magic damage bonus and the physical damage bonus is just going to be merged to one single term, well, 2 words, and that is going to be damage bonus. Pretty simple, right? And also don't forget, the percentages, the changes, everything is going to get reworked. I don't have the direct numbers yet. I might actually do a second video once I have that information for you, but for now, this is all we have to work with here. Whoops. Alright, so armor penetration and accuracy is going to be the same. Resilience is going to be taken out too, and then all of the ones below here, like cooldown, crit chance, damage reduction, healing received, and lifesteal is going to be the same. And I really truly hope, and I already said that to the community manager, it would be very nice if lifesteal would be actually bumped up a little so we could actually get it, right? And if we have lifesteal, I think that's going to be helpful in many ways, in many dungeons, and for the future. In a second, I'm also gonna tell you a little bit about content changes because I'm just literally talking to the community manager right now, and I've also had a few questions that might be, because I can see he messaged me, but I haven't seen it yet because I'm in this video right now. So let's talk about some other stats. All of these stats are gonna get removed, so I don't know if that is the best idea. I don't know how they're going to replace it, because having strength and endurance, spirits, you know, intelligence, stamina regen, if we have this was already like, this is how you could build a specific character into something, right? Removing all of this kind of reminds me of Dungeon Heroes, if you guys know this game. It's a game from Twin Atlas. Yeah, and they don't have that either. It will make things a lot easier. I think what they're going to do is they're gonna remove all of that class building stuff like strength, agile, and stuff that you can get onto your items and so on. And they might replace it with the affixes, affixes, I don't know. With these ones, which I think is a cool idea. You can reroll it with the rarity, so you have a rarity between 1 till 6. You can see what kind of stuff that you can get, right? And yeah, interesting. It will make the game much easier to play, and I'm gonna go into the Discord now to see what we will be seeing here. So I also will be getting in 3 days, I'm gonna be getting getting access to the testing realm. And as far as I believe, I am going to be the only person that has access to that testing realm. So let's see what's going to happen with that. I'm gonna change back to my big camera here, so 1 second. Alright, ladies and gents, we're back here, and I'm gonna see if they're gonna change a few things. So, as I just said earlier, I'm gonna get access to the testing realm, which means I can— why do I keep throwing this thing over? And I'm gonna tell you and show you how that actually will look like, how that will affect the gameplay and stuff and so on. And I also asked, is there gonna be changed anything, like maps or anything? And they said there's no map changes, but he says, but you can deduct from when we're moving mana potions since we don't have mana anymore. Okay, so he says, but you can deduct from the plan we're removing mana potions since we don't have mana anymore. I don't know what that exactly means, but we'll see in the future. Alright, so yeah, that's basically the information that I got. It was just said to me that I can actually get a few hours in on the test server with all of the developers. Actually, I've never met actually one of the developers of Dungeon Lootify, because they're kind of being kept a little secret on the Discord server as far as I believe. But yeah, I will be able to join the test server very soon, and then I will be given the go, so I can make videos literally right before the update is going to hit, so I can show you and give you a little bit of a sneak peek on how these new changes are going to look. I'm very excited about this. This will hopefully, I hope, draw in a few more players, because the game is going to get significantly easier, but maybe also it will still keep a little bit of a grinding factor, because every time you take out stats and mana and you know, what was the other things, like stamina and stuff like that, you will be able to have to farm better items to get into it, and then also reroll them with some rarities. And just overall, it's I would personally call this a huge QOL update. Don't know if it's gonna be good or not yet. I haven't seen it yet, so once I get on the test service, I will let you guys know for sure. And yeah, stick around. It's gonna be on Friday. Maybe I actually get a little bit earlier, maybe even an earlier look very soon. And yeah, I hope you guys will enjoy the new changes to Dungeon Lootify, and I'll see you in the next video. Have a good one. Goodbye. Peace.